Hello everybody, my name is Marlo and welcome back to TekTopia. So we are starting today's episode off by spawning 3 whole new children. So boop, a boop, and a boop. Let's spread these guys about a bit and see who we've got. So we've got Gil, 3 intelligence, that is terrible. Oh no, don't run. We've got Angela with 6 and... is your name Castle? No, Cable. Weird name, but I like it. With 4 intelligence, so not the best, but they'll go to school, do their thing. So why are we spawning more children? Simply because, well, we need more villagers. So we will return to the children once they've grown up into nitwits and we can give them a profession, but this is actually the first episode where we don't have anything in particular to focus on. We've got one of every building and one of every villager, so today's episode is just gonna be a little bit of everything, I guess. Starting off with a whole new storage room. So we built this in the very first episode before I really knew what my building style was gonna be. And basically ever since episode 2, I've never really liked this building. It's just too, circular compared to everything else. Everything else has these square and triangle shapes. This just seems a little out of place, so we're going to get rid of it and build a new one. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about that because we can't really get rid of this structure marker until the other one is in place, and I would kind of like to keep it in the same area. So yeah, no idea how this is going to work, but we're going to make a new storage room. Okay, before we do that, I just kind of have something amazing, astonishing, and truly beautiful to show you. So our bard here, if you've been following along with this series, has been very unhappy ever since she's been hired. And just take a look at this. 95 happiness. I'm gobsmacked. I think it's the chef that's done that because of her special food giving her happiness boost. But that is awesome. So Axel is now happy. She makes other people happy and she's finally happy. I'm so happy for her. It's just a bunch of happiness going on in this room. So yeah, she also doesn't slouch everywhere, which is super helpful. So what I actually ended up doing was building a temporary dirt hut just to put all of the stuff in the meantime. I waited until it was night so that the villagers weren't really confused as to where the heck the storage room just went with all of their items inside. So yeah, nighttime worked out well. If you want to do that, make sure you do it when they're asleep because nothing bad happens. And then I was free to destroy the building that I've been wanting to get rid of for oh so long, and we could start building its replacement on a nice even flat surface. You can probably already tell from the high roof design that this one suits the style a lot more than the other one did. So yeah, a definite improvement, I would say. This one is also about twice the size of the other one, so hopefully overcrowding won't be a problem, because it actually kind of was in the other one. It happened fairly frequently. The little icon would pop over their head to say they were feeling overcrowded, so that's great. There's also a lot more chests, so that should keep us going for probably the whole time. I would imagine so. Hopefully there won't be another expansion needed, but the chests didn't even come remotely close to filling up in the other storage room, so I would imagine this should be good. I hope you guys like this building as well. I'm sorry if you preferred the other one, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's a nice building, it just didn't really go with what we were doing here. But yeah, I think I like it. Hopefully the villagers do too. They just walk away from me. Okay. I do just quickly want to show you around the back here because I couldn't really get a good angle. I can't hear now either on the replay mod, so just in case you're interested and want a better view, this really isn't much of a better view. Anyway, that's the back. The inside pretty much looks fairly regular, just a bunch of chests. And yeah, nothing really too much going on inside. So all of our children have now grown up into nitwits, and I'm actually going to give all 3 of them the farmer profession, and that is because if we just take a look at our crop circle, I guess here, all of the crops are still fully grown. They're not really being harvested that often, so having 3 more farmers is probably going to help keep up production of all of it, especially wheat. I'm starting to get low on wheat, and the ranchers obviously need that to tend to the animals, so we're going to head inside the town hall here and yeah, buy some tokens. I don't have very many emeralds. This once again is going to leave us with a measly singular emerald. So yeah, I need to get trading, but in the meanwhile, let's go find them. Axel, are you okay? Is something wrong? Are you trapped in the door again for the 5th time? No, never seen this before. I don't know what's going on. I, I, I can't open the door. Okay, there we go. Are you okay? You good? You trapped? Maybe pathfinding issues? Sad? Nope, still happy. I'll just leave you to it. Aha, here you all are, as I expected. Right, let's give you your tokens where you sleep. Hopefully I'm able to do this. Oh, good morning. Whoops, didn't mean to wake you. My apologies. Okay, how are your stats looking? 16, that's really good. 11, not bad. And 11, also not bad. Okay, go to bed. Okay, good. Yeah, get a good night's sleep, guys, because why are the beds yellow? Who knows? Sleep well, because you got a lot of crops to farm in the morning, so yeah, good luck. I would like to run a little bit of an experiment. So we are down in the mines, and as I mentioned last episode, we've been having a little bit of problem with our miners just not coming down here and going to work along with the druid. So I've got an idea of something that hopefully maybe might fix it. It's going to be a bit of a long shot, but we're going to take this and actually go up to about halfway up the staircase. Y equals 44, that should be enough. Okay, so I'm going to bust a hole in the fence here, and along with the stone, just got a huge lag spike there messing me up, thank you. Let's put that back, and we're going to break 2 blocks in, because that's what you have to do to make a mine shaft valid. There we go. Okay, so my hope is that the miners recognize this one because it's a little bit higher up, and then it'll almost cause somewhat of a cascading effect, and they'll like see this one, get to here and be like, oh, there's more down further on, and then actually go to them along with the druid. So that's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed that works. I'm gonna have to wait until morning. Oh, hello, I guess it is morning. They've done that because I was already down there, so oh great, I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow now. So they're using the mine shaft, which is good and all, but that's not really the thing we're testing. I do just want to mention quickly, if you've left me a comment on how to fix this issue we're having, I won't have seen it yet. The episode hasn't gone live as I record this, so... Ooh, broken pickaxe. Yeah, so that's why I haven't mentioned it. I'm not ignoring your comment or anything. Yeah, just haven't seen it yet because I don't teleport to the future. It is a brand new day in the village, and I have just exited and re-entered the world, so we've got some fresh new chunks. I know I can do it with F3A, but I'm just being overkill. So yeah, what are these guys gonna do? They're going down to the mines. This is interesting. I'm actually not gonna do anything right now, and I'm gonna hop into replay mod once they come back up and see if they go in the first mine before the other ones. I'm not going down because I don't want to load it for them, you know? So our druid and one of the miners have come back up. The other one is still down there. So I don't really know what could have gone on, but let's exit out of this and yeah, we'll check out the replay. This is going to look a little strange due to the fact you can see through the world and everything, so apologies about that, but they are just approaching the mine, so I'm really interested to see what they do. Actually, I can just go inside here, can't I? That would work a lot better. There we go. Okay, so Tavern is reforming the earth. Got some cool noises. And one of the miners have gone down. And you've turned around and walked back up. I don't know if you saw that there, but our other miner who was second coming down has just done a U-turn to head back up to the surface. So I assume my plan of causing that cascading effect where they would recognize the other one did not in fact work. Well, that wasn't exactly very helpful. I am still none the wiser of what I should be doing. The only thing I can think to do, hello Tavern, is to put all of our mine shafts up on this level here, but I don't really want to do that because then that would mean no diamonds. So, yeah, I don't really know what to do. I think I'm gonna, once Tavern is finished here, still going, I'm gonna break that mine shaft and then just put it down on y equals 11 because they do use it most days. It's just sort of every now and again they don't. I'm not sure if this is going to fix the problem or just make it twice as worse, but I would actually like to get 4 more mine shafts, 2 more miners, and possibly 1 more druid, which will be great if they actually go down to the mines and do some work. If not, then we're going to have a bigger problem on our hands. Twice as big, in fact. Now, unfortunately, we can't do that right now, simply because I don't have enough emeralds. We actually need nearer a stack, and as you can see in my hand, I only have 21, so I'm going to need to do some waiting through the nights and trading with the merchant in the day, which is going to take a little while. So I figured in the meantime, we'd actually build a couple more two-person homes, because, you know, we don't have any more bed space, and since we're going to be hiring some more villagers, they are most certainly needed. The bigger this village gets and the more buildings we have, it's becoming increasingly difficult to make these time lapses. So when I'm doing a build, I like to give you an angle of every side of it so you know what the whole thing looks like, right? But when you've got a cliff on two of the sides, a library on the other, and then the other house on the remaining side, it's now impossible to show the entire thing. So unfortunately this time lapse doesn't really move very much. It is just about, I can assure you. But I'm going to have to show you the other sides of the builds where you can't really see when we hop back into first person mode, which actually should be around about now. Haha, I lied! Third person! This is how all my videos are going to be from now on. We're going to walk around like this and yeah, much better, don't you think? Madison? Is that Madison? Yep. No, let's hop back into first person so I can show you the insides. Again, nothing really too much going on inside. Quite cozy this one because it's got the fireplace. And there's even less so going on in these in this other building here, because I had very limited floor space, because two-person buildings need 24 block spaces on the floor, and this has 25. So yeah, I had very limited room for movement here, but quite a cool looking thing with the fence posts up there, I think. Now I said I was going to show you the other angles of the build, but I don't really know why I said that, because they're literally the same on every single side, apart from the back has this flower arrangement here. And on the other house, it just looks terrible at the back. I've got these trapdoors on the wall here so that light can make its way through into the fire. Otherwise, it's just like pitch black. And yeah, the back here just looks a little weird, I think. So maybe I shouldn't have even shown you that and just stuck with the front. But yeah, nonetheless, two quite nice builds. I definitely prefer the back one, though. I have managed to gather up a few more emeralds, but certainly not enough for everything we need, because our tally has also just gone up by 24, I believe, as we need to buy these, two of them. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go, 1, 2. Now I'm left with none at all. So let's just go put these in place real quick. And there's 1. And there is 2. All nice and shiny. Now, obviously, I need to get my hands on some more emeralds, but I figured in the meantime we'd let our children grow up, so I'm only doing 2 at the moment, because I'm honestly not sure whether I'm going to have another druid, so yeah, just 2 for now. Come back here, I need to look at your stats. They always do this, they run off before I can click on them. Okay, so we got Grace here, 16 intelligence, that's really good for a child. That's actually really good for a child. And then we got Paige, Storm Chapel, wonderful last name, with 9 intelligence. I have just realized why our carrots are so much more harvested than our wheat, beetroot and potatoes. It's because it's closest to the storage room, because, you know, the ones closest get harvested the most. So I'm thinking what we actually do is take our villagers here and go on his stats, and then for all of them we'll have like 2 on beetroot, 2 on carrot, 2 on wheat and 2 on potato. Then hopefully that should even it out a little bit. I think that was a job well done. Look at all of the crops getting harvested and not just the carrots. That's really good. Okay, so I have actually managed to scrounge together enough emeralds to buy everything, I think. Maybe. I might be very disappointed here in a second, so let's get the 2 miners first. Where are they? Right at the end, right? Yeah, here they are. Okay, so we need 2 of them. Let's do 1 at a time and not accidentally shift click. And then 25. Yeah, we should have 1 left over, I do believe. Architect, please stay still. Also, the prices have gone up. So the tavern now costs 90 emeralds, and the school, which we won't need another school, so that's fine, has also gone up to whatever that is. But yeah, the rest have stayed the same, which is fine. So we need 1. You know, we can just shift click. I'm pretty sure I can count. Yep, there we go. 1 remaining. Okay, let's go put these in place. The miners have actually consistently been using the mines for like a couple of days now, which is really good to see. So hopefully adding in these item frames and getting those 2 extra miners is just going to improve things further, and hopefully it doesn't all go down the pan and yeah, get worse. As I said, it may, but why is that not? Oh, I think these 2 might not be valid because it's too long. But then how is the druid going to recognize that it's too long if it doesn't glow? Okay, we're going to put these two somewhere else. There, okay, that glows good, and there we go. Awesome. Perfect timing. Good day to you. I'm going to make you a miner. What level are you? Page 6. Not too bad. These nitwits just love running away from you, don't they? Come back here. There you go, Grace. You're level 9. That a little bit better, I guess. So I'll just keep an eye on all of those miners and check that they keep going down and everything is in tip-top ways. I may possibly hire another druid. I'm unsure at the moment because I think Tavern might be able to keep up. But yeah, I'll just keep an eye on things, I guess. But if we do a turnaround here, I'm actually going to do something that I've been putting off for quite some time. So we have this giant crater here, which from the very start I've been wanting to fill entirely with water and make this like little lake with a bridge going across to what left, like we have like a little bit of room over here what's actually in the village boundary, so we could potentially build some stuff over there. But yeah, I have not been wanting to do this because, well, it's gonna take me quite some time. I really thought I was gonna be here for ages and ages doing this, but it took a surprisingly less amount of time than I thought it would. It maybe took about 40 minutes all in all, which really isn't too bad at all. So what we're doing is basically putting a giant layer of leaves. I actually ran out and had to get some dirt. Apparently 40 stacks is not enough. And then putting water over that and then breaking it all and letting it flow down. And how cool is this shot, by the way? I thought it looked kind of neat. So yeah, there we go. That actually really didn't take that much time at all. I don't know why I put it off for so long. I actually had a little bit of a run-in with some creepers. How terrifying is it just watching them rise from under the lake like that? I knew there were mobs under there, but I thought they'd just like despawned or something because they were not appearing anywhere. Then right at the end, just out of nowhere, they just rise up and kind of made me jump. But thankfully I had my bow, so it wasn't really that much of a problem. But yeah, it did give me quite the shock. That's something you would see in like a horror film, but Minecraft. The horror film. So, definitely something to put on the project list. Sadly, my hopes and dreams of producing a sure-to-be blockbuster hit are going to have to wait until another day because we have to build a bridge. I have no idea what this bridge is going to look like. I haven't come up with a design. Bridges have never really been my thing, so this could honestly look terrible and I may regret doing this whole lake idea. But I need to do it like right now because my merchant comes from over there sometimes and I honestly don't know if he can get across, and yeah, I kind of need him to visit. So there we go, the bridge is now done, and I've got to say I'm actually really happy with how this has turned out. As I said, bridges aren't really my thing, but I'm actually quite pleased with this one. It is fairly large and takes up quite a lot of the lake, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I personally think it looks kind of cool. I've seen the merchant crossing over this tunnel here, which was really awesome to see, knowing that it actually works and he will cross over it. Kind of took me by surprise. I was thinking he was gonna just get confused because we've got some like trapdoors in the ground here. But no, he crosses over absolutely fine. So yeah, we now have a way to go over to this little bit here and yeah, over to this bit of land if we ever do so desire. I don't think I've actually shown you over here. Basically, I've just got a big old packed cow and sheep farm, as well as some wheat to breed them, and this is where I grow all of my tall spruce trees. So yeah, a little bit of behind the scenes for you here. And the town hall boundaries, or like village boundaries, actually ends just around here, as you can see from these blue like lines. So yeah, not a load of room over here, but we can build something if we want to. So whilst I was building the bridge, I actually spawned 2 new children because we've got 2 beds left, so I just thought, why not? So I'm going to go find them here and give them a druid token and a farmer one. Oh, you're both here. I was following you. I guess let's do you first. So this is Ritter Paspinau. He has got 34 intelligence, which is really good. He's the better of the 2. And I'm going to give him the farmer token. Come here. And actually make him only harvest, only harvest beetroot. So we're going to untick all of these. I'm doing this because we've got 2 in carrots, 2 in wheat, 2 in potatoes, but only 1 in beetroot. And as you can see, they're a bit more grown over here. So I figured, yeah, just get an even 2 of each on every single one. And over here we have, hold still, someone with a fantastic name, Millicent Goldrudder. She has slightly less intelligence. I would have given him the druid token due to the higher intelligence, but I kind of wanted the female skin on the druid because I've lost her in here. This happens too often. Let me out. It's so claustrophobic. We already have a male druid, so I kind of want to see what the female one looked like. Oh no, a mob. Oh guys, you're getting so scared. Running for your life. Oh, are you okay? Oh, you're on fire. Are you going to be fine? Yes. Okay. Wow, I've really lost her. Oh, there you are. Come back, and there you go. What level are you? 25. That's really good. And she looks kind of cool too. So with Millicent here, we're actually going to be doing something slightly different to what we've got going on with Tavern. So Tavern, our other druid, has these two unticked, so he basically just stays down in the mines. We're actually going to leave these two ticked for now because he's doing an okay job at keeping up with the miners, so he could use a little extra help, but he doesn't need like a load, so we're just going to let her do everything a normal druid would. Come to think of it, she might actually try and grow the decorative saplings that I have placed alongside the houses, so that could be a little bit of an issue. We may have to untick that one, but we'll just have to see what she does. So I actually just counted how many villagers we have in total, including the guards and everything. We have... That was... one too many to drink, I think. We actually have 30 in total, which is so much more than I thought we did, because, yeah, well, there's only 15 spaces in this tavern, so that's just one example of something we're going to have a repeat of soon, and you guys know how expensive the tavern is now, so, yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. I did not know we had that many villagers. Anyway guys, we're actually going to end things off here. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed this episode despite it being potentially a little bit all over the place with all the things that we did. Next episode, once again, I have no idea what I want to do. There's a couple things. There's loads of things actually that I'd like to do with this village. I'm just not sure what we're going to do next time. Perhaps a merchant stall is one thing that I think we will definitely do because I'm fed up of having to find this guy like every single time I want to trade. But that's just something that's going to take like 5 minutes. So that probably won't be the whole episode. But yeah, I also do quickly want to say, I've had a couple comments saying I should add in some pathways and do some landscaping and some trees and everything. And don't worry, we will. Just not yet, because I don't really want to landscape this entire area and then have to like destroy parts of it when I want to place a new building down. So basically I'm going to get all of the buildings in place, and then once we've done that, episodes down the line we will do like a landscaping episode or something like that, where we just generally pretty the village up. It will be nothing but aesthetic purposes. There will be no need for it, but it will just make this place look a little better. So yeah, I did just want to say that I do have plans to do that, just yeah, not right now, but yes. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you did enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Damn, I missed.